Oh, isn't this the dream? Who would have thought that you could get a slide in your cabin? And look at the size of this couch. Just grab a slice of pizza or several, in my case. This is definitely a first for me, a bar right in the middle of the ocean in the Bahamas.
I now bless this ship and everyone who sails on it!
Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video, and I'm delighted to say welcome back to cruising with Mr Carrington, because we are off on a cruise in today's vlog. I'm out here in Orlando, Florida. I've been here for a few nights already. I've been vlogging my entire trip, but today's vlog is going to be kicking off a very exciting one, because I have just embarked on Royal Caribbean's brand new ship, Utopia of the Seas, for a 3-night getaway. I've been very kindly invited by Royal Caribbean, and this is their launch party. So they're launching this brand new ship and a brand new idea, which is basically short getaways. They're doing 3-night weekend getaways and also 4-night weekday getaways. I love a short trip, I love a mini break, and it also means that then in your holiday or your vacation you can combine a few days in Orlando to experience some of the theme parks or the incredible attractions that Orlando has to offer. So you can check out those vlogs in the description box if you want to see what I got up to, and then you can enjoy your cruise as well. So for me it's kind of like the best of both. It is like a dream holiday. So I am delighted to be here with Royal Caribbean, who have very kindly invited me along for the launch party of this fabulous ship. And it's going to be some party, because today we have the naming ceremony with Meghan Trainor to look forward to a little bit later on. So we'll be setting sail this evening from Port Canaveral here in Florida, and then we will have a sea day tomorrow, and on the last day we will be stopping at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So a really exciting trip. I hope you will enjoy coming along with me. Oh my goodness, somebody pinch me. I'm so excited. So as always, we will kick off things with a little look around the cabin. I'll give you a little room tour, and then I think we'll go and explore the ship. I've got a little notebook over there actually that they've given me, which has lots of information. I think we might be able to even get a sneak preview at some of the really fancy suites as well, so we could go and have a little nosy. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for brand new videos every single week. I share lots of my travel adventures, everything from budget to luxury, but I do the luxury on the budget as well. Right, shall we jump in? Actually, quick sip, excuse me, of the nicely chilled Diet Coke, which I just grabbed from one of the bars here. I just went and checked in at my muster station and got my health and safety briefing and some instructions as to how to put on my life jacket, so that is all ticked off. And it was very smooth getting on as well, I have to say. I decided to bring my suitcase on with me. If you're up for it, you can always just wheel your big suitcase on with you, and I feel like that saves a bit of time, because I'm an unpacker, as you might know if you're a regular viewer, and I like to get unpacked and get settled, and then I feel like my holiday can really begin. So I like to have my suitcase with me. I don't want to be waiting around for it to be delivered to the cabin, but of course you can have that option if you don't want to be, you know, dragging a big suitcase on with you, but I don't mind doing that. So I've got my big suitcase over there, and I will be unpacking shortly, but I'll stop bending your ear off. We'll have a quick sip of the Diet Coke, then I'll show you around the cabin. Alrighty, we are 538 on deck 9, and in we go. So first of all, the bed setup here, you can have this configured into twin beds, or you can also have them put together for a larger bed, of course. And then we have some storage on the left hand side here. So first of all, we have you're gonna laugh at my big suitcase for such a short trip, but you know, outfits for cruises, very important, and when you don't have luggage allowance to worry about, why not? What I like is the fact that this fits the suitcase very, very neatly. You have got hanging space in there as well, plenty of shelves to line up all of those cruise accessories, and you have a nice compact safe. But I love the fact that they call it a VIP lounge for valuables. That makes it sound very fancy, doesn't it? And then we have a couple of drawers down here which are quite handy for storing shoes, I always think, because you can sit on the bed to put your shoes on then. And then we have very sweet compact little bedside tables with a phone, lamp here, a little plug socket in there as well. well. That's a US plug, so do remember your adapters. Very comfy pillows. I have just had a little squish of those. They feel lovely. And then there's a second bedside table here, which I guess would just hop over to the other side if it was a different configuration there. So you would have one each if you're traveling with somebody. And then into the bathroom. That's me when I use my Lenore crease release. You've got to be very careful when you use that stuff, I'm telling you. And if any of you haven't tried Lenore crease release, I really recommend it for your travels. You just spray it on your clothes and smooth them out and all the creases go if you're not a fan of ironing like myself. But anyway, into the bathroom. First of all, I love this design here. I think that is beautiful. We have the products which are Salt and Breeze. So we have the soap here from Royal Caribbean, a couple of glasses. We have 3 shelves. What's this up here? Oh, that's the plug, so you can plug in your electric toothbrush and your shaver, razor. It's nice and bright, isn't it? So I think you could probably put your slap on in here and feel like it's quite natural lighting. We have some bath towels and hand towels here. Underneath, more shelving, which is always good, isn't it, if you've got loads of wash bags like me. I think I've got about 4 on this trip, but again, we had the luggage allowance, so I went wild. We have spare toilet roll. There's a little bath mat down there. I'm saying bath, but it is a shower, as you can see. Nice and roomy. We have a rain shower and then also the attachment in here. And we have the Salt and Breeze double duty body and hair wash there. And a nice little shelf in the corner there that you can pop your toiletries. And what's this thing for? I feel like I've asked this question on previous vlogs and I still don't know the answer. Do you put your foot on it if you're shaving your legs? We have a couple of hooks here as well if you want to hang up things in the shower too. And we have the little washing line, which is always very handy if you want to wash some clothes and dry them off by hanging them up in the shower. And I like to show you the height of showers when I do these cabin tours because I'm 6 foot and 1 or 2, 6 foot 1 or 2. And as you can see, we have plenty of room in here and it is very spacious. If I just close the door behind you there, I feel like I've got plenty of room to get showered in there. Another little washing tip for you. I've recently tried these Dr. Beckman, they're like wash laundry detergent sheets. And they're great to pack because they're flat, they don't weigh anything, and you can do some hand washing with them. So I just packed one of those and we'll do a little wash while I'm here and dry my clothes. I've got a few bits I want to wear second time around, despite packing so much. But there we are. So on to the next area here, we have this very tall wardrobe. I was very impressed with this. We have double hanging in here, which is brilliant, isn't it? If you were on a long cruise, we had lots of outfits. And also if you've got any long gowns, if you're going glam, got the height there as well. Plenty of space to pop your suitcases into as well. And then we have the sofa here, which I'm guessing turns into a sofa bed. Nice and comfy. I've already had a little sit down on that. And then the desk slash dressing table in front of it here, which has plenty of sockets. You've got some US ones and you've got some USB charging points. And then you have some European ones too. So I've got my US adapters with me. Nice shelf on top. Nice mirror as well with some light on there. We have the remote for the TV, which I have switched off, but perfectly positioned for watching telly in bed, which is one of my all-time favourite things to do, especially on a sea day when you have the ocean straight out there. What a dream that will be. And then we have a little unit here which has some drawers. There is the hairdryer in here and some tissues, and then we also have more drawers here. I've already popped a few of my bits and pieces in the top one there, so plenty of room. And then we also have a little fridge, which is so handy as well, isn't it, to keep all of your drinks chilled. And if you pick up some bottled water like I have, you can pop them in there and have them to hand in your cabin, which is lovely. And then moving on, we have some lovely curtains. I have to show you the curtains because this is the sort of detail that I always appreciate, and also see what the carpet's like. It's all brand new, so it smells of carpet in here. One of my favourite smells, new carpet, so that's very nice too. A really relaxing artwork. It's all very kind of coastal, sea kind of vibes in the room. So yeah, it feels really tranquil, really relaxed. And then out onto the balcony. I like the shape of this. It's almost like a very large porthole, isn't it, with the curves at the side there. And out we go to the balcony where we have 2 chairs that will relax back if you want them to, and also some footrests and a table that is perfect for popping a couple of drinks or your morning coffee on. And then at the moment, of course, we are still in port, and this is the first time I've been here. Being in the US, I find everything completely fascinating. Like, I'm looking at this truck down here, this Coca-Cola truck. Look at the size of that. Those are some impressive trucks down there. And the team at Royal Caribbean have very kindly given me some bits and pieces here here. So first of all, we have this notebook. It says the world's biggest preview party memory album. Now in here, we actually have a little guide of the ship, and it's going to take us around some areas that they recommend checking out. I really want to see the Royal Railway. This is like an immersive dining experience that's kind of set on a railway train. Then we also have a few other things, like the Pesky Parrot cocktail bar is meant to be really good. What else have we got? The fitness centre, probably won't go there, but I'll probably show you it. We have the Central Park area, which is the amazing park on board the ship. I think I'm going to be having dinner here, going for some sushi this evening. Then some staterooms are open for viewing as well, so I'll definitely see if I can take you to some of those. And then they have the huge slide. It is 43 feet longer than any other. It has new speed boosters, transparent windows for maximum thrills, and a thrilling 10-story plummet. Oh my goodness. And just look at some of these suites. These look incredible. I think this one's open for viewing, so we might pop into there. Look at this one, the ultimate family suite that has a slide in it. How cool. And then this is the visit to the private island, and it includes North America's tallest water slide and the new Hideaway Beach, which is adults only and party vibes. Doesn't that look fabulous? I'm very excited to visit this. They've given me this very cool little bum bag, and also I have my pass for the naming party a little bit later on with Meghan Trainor performing, so very excited for that. And I have my media pass as well, which should get me access to most things, so hopefully I can show you lots of this ship. And then in here, this could be interesting, we have the bar crawl. So they have bars all over the ship, as you can see. So we have ones in the pool and sports zone up on decks 15 and 16. There are bars in Central Park on deck 8. We have more bars on decks 6 and 12 on the boardwalk, and also on the Royal Promenade as well. There is so many different bars to choose from. Everything from the cocktail bar, Pesky Parrot, there's the Spotlight Karaoke, Giovanni's Wine Bar, and the View Bar, which I think is very cool. You can soak up the picture perfect panorama at that one. I think that's the circular bar that kind of sticks out on the side of the ship there. So yes, we won't be short of options to go for a drink on board this ship, that is for sure. I get myself unpacked and settled into my cabin. One of the things I love about cruising is that it is so quick to get on board, and then once you have, you're kind of there. Your holiday has begun. You can go straight to get some food, you can go straight to get a drink, you can go straight to the pool in the sunshine. It is boiling hot outside at the moment, so I'm going to take this opportunity to get myself unpacked and sorted. It's a little bit later on. I'm all unpacked. I have got changed into this charity shop number. This is a Zara shirt that I picked up. I think it was £6. And it was quite big when I tried it like on in the charity shop, but then I'm actually really pleased that it's big because I can kind of tuck it into these linen shorts that I got from H&M. I've got my Primark little bag, which I've got all my passes in, and my water bottle and a camera, and then I've just got my sandals that are June. I mean, what do you wear to a party on a cruise? I don't know. This is the vibe I'm going with. I'm also wearing my new necklace and my Orlando bracelet. So yeah, I'm good to go. I've got my sunglasses as well. I got these ones in Primark. I thought I'd go for kind of like a monochrome vibe tonight for the party. I hope Meghan Trainor will approve of my outfit. The pre-party is starting now, so I might go up and get a bite to eat and maybe have a little drink, and then the official naming ceremony is starting at 4 p.m. and I think we're sailing at around 6, and I've got a dinner reservation this evening at 8:45, so it's going to be a lovely afternoon / evening, and I think it's going to be one big party by the sound of things. So let's go. an incredible start to the cruise. I've just had to come back to the cabin to calm down a bit. I'm so hot and excited, and that was just incredible. Wow, what a party to kick things off here. And guess who I just met? I will pop a little photo on screen now. So that just happened, which was incredible. I think I will treasure that photograph. I absolutely love Meghan Trainor, and she did a really fabulous performance. I am pinching myself to be on board. The atmosphere here is incredible. I don't know if you can tell, but you know when you're smiling and your cheeks are hurting a little bit, it's like at the back of your ears. That is the mood. I've just got back to the cabin and look what is waiting for me on the bed. Look at this dude. Is this a man with a beard? I feel like it might be. Maybe it's me. And actually, with the sun being so strong, I think this will be very handy on this trip. And we've got some cool sunglasses here, Utopia of the Seas. I love the leaf print on them. Time's completely ran away with me, and I've now got... Oh, actually, is my clock right? I don't know. I've now got 15 minutes to get ready, well actually to be at dinner, and I really need to get changed because I am rather sweaty and I don't feel like the shorts are a vibe for the restaurant this evening. So yeah, quick change. What to wear? I'm so glad that I unpacked earlier because hopefully that will make this a little bit speedier. Classic black, I think. Linen trousers because it is still absolutely roasting. I don't have time for a shower, so it's going to be a flannel wash situation. 2-minute wash. I am good to go. This is the new Joe Love's Mango Thai Lime, and this is such a lovely summer fresh scent. So yeah, perfect for this kind of hot weather when it's really sticky. So little blast of that. I'm wearing this Primark shirt, a vest from Zara that I got in TK Maxx, linen trousers from Primark, shoes from Vinted, but they are Russell and Bromley. My watch is rotary, excuse my flannel wash. The soap was lovely, by the way. And yeah, I feel like this necklace doesn't go, does it? I haven't got time to change it. That's the outfit of the evening. Let's go for dinner. So for dinner this evening, I'm heading to Izumi restaurant, which is a sushi restaurant, Japanese. I'm really excited for this. So here we are in the fabulous lifts. I love the lifts. On board, they're so fun. And it's located in Central Park. It's a really lovely setting and a really tranquil part of the ship. And often people think of cruise ships as very busy places, and it's so lovely to have areas like this to come to on board where it feels really relaxed, really tranquil. I don't know if you can hear the noise around, but you are surrounded by greenery. It feels very relaxed here, really lovely vibe and perfect for an evening meal. So in we go. So if you like your Japanese food and you like your sushi and sashimi, which I'm a massive fan of, they've got some really delicious looking options here. I am very tempted by the champagne lobster roll. That sounds absolutely delicious. And these ones that are marked are the chef's favourites. I often get questions about solo travelling, and I think cruise ships are a perfect place if you are a solo traveller, because they'll host things like solo meetups, but also because the dining experiences can be anything from informal to formal, but they will cater to solo travellers. So for example, this evening I was offered a lovely table in the middle of the dining space, or they asked me if I'd be more comfortable sitting at the bar area here, which I find personally a little bit more sociable. You can see the chef preparing the food from where I'm sitting. If fellow diners come in, they're kind of sat alongside next to you here, and so you're not facing anybody, you know, there's no awkwardness. And for me, I like to prop my camera in front of me. I'm trying to remember the year that I travelled to Japan, and I want to say 2007, but I can't be sure off the top of my head. But I had the most incredible adventure when I went to Japan, and I absolutely love it. And I think they serve sake as well, which is a drink that I very rarely have, but I do like to have it if I do have some sushi and sashimi Japanese food. So they've got it here. They have it filtered and unfiltered. I asked the waiter which is preferred, and he just said he'll bring me the nicest, so I will trust him. But yeah, I'm having a nice little glass of Chardonnay. Just ordered my food. I've gone for some of the rolls here, so I've gone for the champagne lobster rolls, which sound absolutely delicious. I've gone for the chef's selection of sashimi, and I've gone for the pork dumplings as well, which is also a chef's recommendation. So my sake's just arrived in this lovely pot. I love the way they come in these lovely pots, then you pour them into the tiny little, they're almost like egg cups, aren't they? And the waiter just said to me, more sake, more happy. Cheers to that. The pork dumplings have just arrived. These look absolutely delicious, don't they? And my sashimi has arrived. We have quite the selection here, and also the lobster champagne. I really enjoyed dinner. It was a lovely atmosphere in there. The friendliest service ever. The waiter was so friendly and welcoming, so I felt really comfortable dining on my own in there as well. And I had quite a lot of sake left because they did give me quite the bottle here, so I have got some left. So I asked them if I could take it outside into the Central Park area here, and they said that's absolutely fine. So I'm now sitting out here, which, as you can see, is open air, and the violin player over there, they're just taking a little break at the moment, and it's just so lovely being surrounded by the trees that are rustling and all the greenery here. Very chill vibes. I think this is one of my favourite places to sit and relax of an evening. If you don't want to look out to the sea, but you want to have a balcony, you can book a cabin that looks out over this, which I think is actually really lovely. All of the plants and the trees here are obviously very newly planted, so it'll be interesting to see how much these trees grow over the years. I think on the last ship that I went on with Royal Caribbean, they were quite a bit taller than these. I imagine that these will be shooting up. I've just had a memory of this bar, which I think is the one that moves between the different levels. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it is. And myself and Luke really went on it and then nearly didn't. It was all a little bit hairy. It's one of those bars that changes levels. That was in my Wonder of the Seas vlog, so that is on my YouTube channel if you want to have a little watch of it. And the top of this bar, if you want to do the different levels, is situated in Central Park. And yeah, Central Park I think is one of my favourite parts of the ship. I'm now off to a vintage sale that I have put into my calendar. One of the good things about the app is you can add different events and dining experiences and activities into your calendar. You can sort of create a little schedule for yourself, and just as I was listening to the violin player there, I had a little flick through it and I noticed that was in my calendar, so let's go. It says vintage, luxury, leather, Chanel and more. Right up my street. I'm now on deck 5, which is the promenade. It's where you get on the ship, and there's quite a few bars on here. There's the Starbucks, and there is the accessory shop, which is where I'm heading now to try and find this vintage sale, which I'm very excited about. Here we are, accessory place. Let's go on in. So much Louis Vuitton. Good evening. How you doing? You okay? Good stuff. Wow, they've got quite the collection in here. Look at all the Chanel as well. Going straight in for a nosy. Is everything vintage here?
Yes.
Every piece? Wow, okay.
So we have Chanel, some accessories from Hermes.
Oh, beautiful.
Dior, Prada, Gucci.
Any nice men's bit? Tempt me. So lots of handbags. Prada bits as well. Oh, they've got some beautiful stuff here. Look at this, vintage Dior.
But that's what my daughter, who's 19, she carries around.
It's back in fashion now, isn't it? Yeah.
And people say, where did you get that from? And she's like, oh, it's vintage. You know, because it was her grandmother.
Oh.
So
I wish my grandmother had Louis Vuitton.
My mother was very bougie, so it's a shame that she's
Wow.
gone, because she would have had us set for sure. And she said that.
Yeah.
She never met her. And so she's like, I really wish your mom was alive. And I'm like, yeah, me too. Me too, girl, me too.
They do have the most beautiful bits in here. They've got Hermes. Oh, and look at these Chanel pieces. Oh, wow. Chanel earrings. Chanel brooch.
Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is in.
Good morning. Well, I'm feeling very fresh this morning considering that I ended up in the club last night. It was a very fun evening last night. I had such a lovely dinner and I just really enjoyed exploring around the ship, and then I went to one of the meetups in one of the bars, made some new friends, went to the club, had a brilliant time. Also, I did make a little purchase in the vintage luxury store, so I thought I would show you. So everything in there has been authenticated twice, and you do get certificates of guarantee of authenticity for any pieces that you buy, and the price point was pretty reasonable. Everything works out, it's in US dollars, so in pounds it worked out a really good price, and it is this beautiful Louis Vuitton card holder for my collection. I really like the way this one's got the paler contrasting panel on it, and then it kind of has the little same contrast inside here. I don't have a card holder, I have a folding wallet that I use all the time, so I think this will be really handy. A nice little memory from my trip on board Utopia of the Seas. And then today, I think we're gonna have a really chill day. So today is a sea day. I don't know if you can hear the waves splashing outside, but yeah, we are just sailing along and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. So I'm hoping to have a really relaxed one. I want to go to one of the pools. I do actually want to try out some of the water slides, so maybe not too relaxed. And I also want to have a little bit more of an explore around the ship and see what's going on. I'd like to take you to have a look at the Railway restaurant. That sounds really cool, so I might pop up there shortly. And I think some of the suites might be open for a little nosy, so if I can get into one of those I would like to show you them, because there's some really epic ones on board. So yes, very much looking forward to the sea day today and having a nice chilled relaxed one, who says, until the party starts again at probably 2 PM on board the ship. But there's always quiet places that you can go to, you know, so if you don't want to go to the area where the party's at, there's always going to be somewhere chilled and quiet to relax, like the Central Park. Oh, there's someone at the door. I've asked somebody to come and put the beds together, which you can request, so that's probably that. That was Joy, the cabin steward. They're so lovely and attentive here, and she's going to pop back a little bit later on to reconfigure the beds. I fancy popping them together and having a double for my last couple of nights here. I have seen on the agenda as well that tomorrow night we're going to be treated to a Meghan Trainor concert as well, which is very exciting. There's also an aqua show this evening, which I'm hoping to get to, which sounds fantastic. It's meant to be amazing, so hopefully we'll catch that. Quick outfit of the day before we head out. I've got this shirt on from Primark. My sunglasses are from Next. My trusty old Ted Baker backpack. Shorts are from 2 at Sainsbury's, and these sandals are from Zara, and I picked those up in the Zara sale recently when I went shopping in Leeds. Right, let's go for a little wander. It is another beautiful day. So people are out enjoying the pools already. We have the water slides up there behind me. I'm definitely keen to try some of those out. I do love a water slide. And you've got loads of different pools here. There's different like plunge pools all the way around, so plenty of different areas that you can go to sunbathe. There's plenty of spaces that are in the shade as well, you know, if you don't want to be in the direct sun. And from here you have a really fantastic view down to Central Park, where we were last night. There's nice areas that you can sit in the shade as well to relax. We have the bar here. There's a few bars dotted around the pools as well. And then you've got these pools with the glass walls, which are very cool, that you can go and chill in. And they've got these food trucks situated around the pool area, which are really handy if you just want to grab a little snack while you're sunbathing. They've got the Coke machines, which have all the different varieties of soft drinks that you can have. They've got water and ice, and then there's loads of different snacks that you can just come and help yourself to. They've got the tornadoes, mini chimneys, we have different rolls, sandwiches, wraps. There's always so many different places to eat on a cruise. You're never going to go hungry, are you? I'm heading into the Windjammer Marketplace now, which is kind of like the buffet style dining area, and there's always loads of choice here. As you come in, they have these hand washing stations, which I really appreciate because you can wash your hands thoroughly. I feel like this is a lot more hygienic than just having the antibacterial hand gels available, and people seem to be using them as well, which is always good to see. And this is where the buffet starts. So we have the bakery here. The food here really is incredible. I always find it really difficult to know what to go for. Have some nice little avocado toasts here with microgreens. We have guacamole, oh delicious. Various bagels here which you can add your own toppings to. And we have some salmon bagels here as well. Oh gosh, this looks delicious, doesn't it? I love a salmon bagel. I've gone for the salmon bagel, the avocado on toast. It's kind of like on a French stick, which looks quite nice, and also some grapefruit and coffee. So for breakfast you really are spoiled for choice. They have pretty much everything that you could wish for. One of the things I love is the selection of fresh fruit they have. I've just got myself some really lovely watermelon, really nice and chunky, and also some big chunks of pineapple as well. I really like the fresh fruit that they do here. So towels are available around the pool area, so you don't need to worry about packing a beach towel if you come on this cruise, but you do have to return your beach towel, otherwise there will be a charge. Having a look at some of the merchandise they have. Cool mugs. I like these huge cups, weekend vibes. Little coolers. They've actually got a really big selection of merchandise if you like your cruise souvenirs. How fabulous is this cup? Just having a look at the magnets. It's quite a nice one. I like the blue sparkle on that. Oh, but then I've just spotted these ones, and these are really pretty. I like the sunset actually. That reminds me of the fab sunset we saw last night. Oh, does this move? That's cool. You can make it slide along. Royal Railway is open for dining experiences. They're doing, I think they're about 75 minutes long, so you get kind of 15 minutes immersive experience. There's kind of actors that take you through it on the platform, and then you go into the railway carriage where the tables are laid out, and then you go on a wonderful journey. It's kind of like a culinary experience. They match foods with the scenery. They're also going to be doing some drinks tasting in there, which sounds really fun. So things like tasting whiskies with the Scottish Highlands passing you by, or wine tasting in the vineyards, which sounds fabulous. So a really fun experience. It is quite limited in terms of numbers because it's quite a compact space. I think it's 24 people per carriage, and there's 2 carriages with 2 sittings per night. So definitely something to book in advance if you do want to experience it while you're on board. So some of the staterooms are open for a little look. This one on deck 9 is 334. So let's go on in and have a little look. Wow, look at the size of this. So into the bedroom. Oh, this is glorious, isn't it? Look at this huge bed. And then we have 2 fold down beds up here. Wow, so a really big kind of family space with the 2 fold down beds. Nice big wardrobe, TV, and a nice vanity here. And then look at these portholes. How cool is that? We're looking right out down to where we saw the naming ceremony yesterday. And I think later on we will be seeing an aqua show. But yeah, fabulous views from here. And then we have this living area through here, which is absolutely beautiful. And it goes straight out onto your private deck. Imagine this. Wow, it's wrap around, so you could catch the sun out here, absolutely no problem, and you'd get a fantastic view of anything that is going on here. So the aqua shows, any performances, fantastic stuff. You see the huge slide from here. There's a nice little breakfast bar set up here, so you can enjoy entertainment sitting there with a nice glass of something chilled. Lovely big table. Oh, isn't this the dream? Wow. And the balcony goes right the way around to the side here where you have a couple of chairs. This is fantastic, isn't it? And that door would take you through to this second bedroom. Wowee. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And it's got a bath. Wow, what a luxury. Well, that was rather fabulous, wasn't it? We're going to head up to deck 18 now, which is right at the top of the ship. I think up there is where the family suite is situated with the slide in it, which I think looks very cool. So let's go and see if we can take a little look at that. Okay, so here we have the ultimate family suite. Let's go and take a look.
Ultimate, all right. Up to 10 people. Connects to a loft that holds 4. Prices between 10 and 17.
Well, this is a lot of fun. Look at these cushions. This has a mezzanine, and then it has a slide, which I think kids or adults would thoroughly enjoy. So up on the mezzanine, you have a incredible double height window view out to whatever it is that you're sailing past. And then there's 2 bedrooms up here. So there's a really large bed, and then through to the children's area, which has these really cute little bunks. And I feel like there's only one way down. Let's do it. I would have thought that you could get a slide in your cabin. That is very cool. And then out onto the terrace, you have a hot tub, huge table for big meals all together, and then this fun kind of climbing area in this net. Perfect for chilling or reading a book, playing on the old iPad. And you've got some fun views from here because you can see down onto the pools as well. So yeah, really, really cool. It even has this really cool cinema room. So you have a little kitchen here with a mini fridge for drinks, and this huge television, and then all these seats. And look at the size of this couch. That was pretty epic, wasn't it? Imagine staying in there and just waking up in the morning to that fabulous view of the sea, and then sliding down the slide to start your day. I'd like to show you all the different areas on the ship, and this is quite a nice chilled area, the schooner bar. And as you can see, we've got some nice tables here. Really nice spot for a drink here. It looks down over some live music at the moment playing down there. And this has a really nice sort of old-fashioned nautical feel to it with all the ships and the ropes and the wood here. From here you have access to the boardwalk, which is where the carousel is situated. So it's kind of like a fairground feel out here. They also have a kids shop situated just off the boardwalk with loads of cute little bits of merchandise, gift ideas and sweets. You have the sports bar here if you want to have a drink and watch some sport. And if you're feeling adventurous, this is where they have the huge slide. I mean, look at the size of it. All I can think about is chafing, but you do get given like a kind of like a sack to go into, but still, I'm a little bit too nervous to try that one, I think. The lady that just came off it said it's not scary at all, but I've just noticed that there's a bit where you turn the corner, but it looks like you're going to come right out. It's like a glass panel, which to me looks absolutely terrifying. And then you have the climbing wall as well, which looks like a lot of fun, and it's really tall, isn't it? If you fancy a massage or a facial, anything like that, they've got a really beautiful spa on board that does offer loads of different treatments. I came to the one on the Wonder of the Seas just to go and enjoy the pool relaxation area in the steam rooms, and that was really lovely. As it's so hot, I don't think I fancy sitting in the steam room today. And if you fancy going for a run on the treadmill, you have a really fab view looking straight out one of these portholes. Just got back to the room, and the bed has been made up into the double, so you can see, well, bigger than a double, isn't it? I think, what do we call this size? Is it a queen? I forget. But as you can see, you then have the bedside tables either side. We have a new friend as well. We have a Mr Frog here, and also you are left with the daily cruise compass, where you can have a flick through and see what is going on every day, and it will tell you some basic facts as well. So the temperature is a beautiful 30 degrees today. Sunset is at 8:23 p.m. so if you want to time a photograph on top of the deck, it's a good time to head up there. It has a few extra tips. The dress code tonight is white for tonight, so I have bought a few white bits. Then you have an overview of the top deals, daily highlights, dining and general information as well. So there's loads to get through. I do recommend bringing a highlighter pen if you want to use the paper and go through this, but you do also have the app, of course, where you can save things that you want to do and it creates a digital calendar for you. So I think I'm going to spend the rest of this afternoon having a dip up in one of the pools here and doing a little bit of sunbathing. So I'll probably leave my vlogging camera in the cabin in the safe here just to keep it safe. This is a nice idea. They have the Social 100 patio for ages 13, 17. I often feel sometimes teenagers can get left out of things. There's things for kids, things for adults, so to have a specific teen area is very cool, and it's just situated up here right by the water slides. Hello. Did you miss me? I am back in the cabin and I've just walked in to another lovely surprise on the bed. Another treat from Royal Caribbean. We have this little pouch that says Utopia of the Seas with a little drinks chiller. I think you pop a can in this. We also have this party light fan, which I think will be very handy. I have had the most relaxing afternoon. I've been lying on those lounges that are in the shallow water and just enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the good atmosphere. It's been the perfect afternoon. It really does feel like holiday. And now I'm gonna get showered and then maybe have a little lie down on the bed. That's the vibe. I don't think you can beat lying on a beautifully comfortable bed with the balcony door open and just watching the sea go by. It is absolutely delightful. Listening to the Saturday's Mega Mix because it's time to get ready for the white party. So I'm wearing white trousers from Next. Shoes are from Vinted. They're these slip-on espadrille style ones that I picked up recently that are by ASOS Design. Shirt is Primark. Vintage Gucci belt. It was from eBay. Just quickly sort my hair out and then we're going to go to the Aqua Show. It is 9:30 PM. I didn't fancy going to a formal dining room this evening, so I've come to the pizzeria where you can just grab a slice of pizza or several, in my case. So I've gone for a few of the classics and also the pepperoni in a Caribbean style one. I'm having a nice chilled Coke. Good morning. I have just woken up and this is what we are greeted with. We have Vision of the Seas just over here and we have docked and you can see just down there is Coco Cay. I am dressed and ready to go. I'm wearing this cord that I got from Vinted. It's a Boohoo one. And I've gone for these espadrilles, slip-on loafers. I thought they'd be quite easy to walk around in, but also very easy to slip off when I get to the sandy beaches. My bag is packed. Let's go. Here we are, my first time in the Bahamas. We are on Coco Cay and I'm very excited to explore everything the island has to offer today. The first stop for me is going to be the South Beach, which is just up here. There is a floating bar, loads of places to sunbathe as well. Gosh, it looks fabulous, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to go past the balloon, the up and away balloon, and head across. Look at this sand, this beautiful white sand. This is very cool. To get to the South Beach, you have to walk through this woodland on the beach here. Here we are on South Beach. Loads of palm trees, sun loungers. Wow, this looks stunning and very cool. They have a swim up bar here. How about that? I popped my phone into the waterproof pouch so that we can swim over to the swim up bar. This is so cool. I mean, you can walk up to it if you prefer. It's not so deep that you need to swim. It's just coming up to my neck here. I'm gonna go up the ladder and get myself a nice cold drink. This is definitely a first for me, a bar right in the middle of the ocean in the Bahamas. I'm not sure if I can think of a better way to spend a Wednesday morning at 9 AM. Cheers, everybody. What a brilliant idea, a swim up bar, and there's actually quite a lot of space on there. There's quite a few seats around it. I mean, I could imagine it could get quite busy there if the beach is busy, but yeah, as you can see behind me, there is absolutely loads of lounges here. So gosh, I think they're like 10 deep and they go right the way along the South Beach here. So yeah, plenty of choice for places to sunbathe. They have a mat station here so you can choose a nice soft padded mat, and if you want to get some natural shade, they have these hammocks situated under the trees here. We've also got various beach games here like volleyball, there's table tennis and some giant Jenga to play with. I was just thinking to myself, it feels like I've been on this cruise for a really long time, and especially now, you know, breaking it up by getting off at the island here, it does feel like quite a long holiday. I think if you're coming from the UK, you'd probably need to do an overnight prior to embarking on the ship. So I think 4 nights, 5 days out of your calendar, out of your annual leave, and you can have a really fabulous holiday. If you don't fancy walking around the island, they do have these little wagons that go all the way around the island, so you can hop on and hop off of these, and they will get you around a little bit quicker. But nowhere's too far. It said it was like a 12-minute walk to get to South Beach. I mean, I do walk at London speeds, and I'm gonna say it took me 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, it's a very leisurely stroll if you do it in 12 minutes.
What is it? A lemon shark? No freaking way.
It's come for a look at the private cabanas that you can hire here, which is fabulous. And this chap's just pointing out a, wow, what is this?
Lemon shark.
A lemon shark. Oh wow, can you see it? Lemon sharks are friendly? Yeah. That's good to know. In case I put my legs in. Oh yeah, there he goes.
This one is
Oh, it's a different one. Maybe it's his friend. Is he gonna come out? There he goes.
That one is different one.
Oh wow. So you can rent one of these for the day, and when you do, it will have access to up to 8 people. So if there's a group of you, obviously a bit more cost effective. What a fabulous place to spend a day. It's absolutely beautiful. And these are part of the Coco Beach Club, which has its own swimming pool. So you have this lovely dining area, and it goes out onto these, I don't actually know what you call this, but they have these on catamarans, don't they? They're really nice to kind of relax on. And then you have the deck that goes right the way across to this slide here. So I think I'll definitely have to get onto this in a little bit and try that out. It will shoot you right into the ocean here. What a wonderful way to spend the day. And it's nice that you have all the shade here as well. And then the breeze today is lovely, so it's not feeling too hot. I've just been doing a little photo shoot with my trusty tripod, getting some nice snaps here that I can post over on Instagram. We have a little kitchenette here as well with a minibar. Very well stocked as well. Let's have a little look what we've got in here. Some ginger ale, Red Bull, Diet Coke, and some alcoholic drinks as well. Cayman Jack margaritas, wine in a can, twisted tea. So this is like iced tea but with alcohol in it. We have some nice beers. That sounds very nice. Quite tempted by one of those. What else have we got? Yeah, a few Sans beers. Look at me tidying it up. Always need to line things up, make them look nice. There we go. Oh, hard seltzer as well, and Corona. And then in here we have some snorkeling equipment and a nice little changing area with a shower. So you can go for a nice swim and then have a shower.
Your own channel or your own?
Yes, it's called Mr Carrington.
Mr Carrington.
Yeah.
It's for UK or
Well, it's on YouTube, so
YouTube?
worldwide.
Worldwide.
Uh-huh.
How is it going?
Really well, yeah, really well, thank you.
That's okay, that's a little shot. They're here every day, we see them every day, especially once the tide is going up, they come close. So just enjoy.
It's friendly?
Yep, those are ours.
Cute. Baby shark. Thought we'd go for a little wander round to the beach club itself. Another beautiful beach here. So the first beach we looked at is included in your cruise, and if you get a drinks package and if you get a Wi-Fi package, that is also all available for you on the island. And there's certain areas that you pay an additional fee for. I'll leave you some more information in the description box if you want to read more about that. So here at the beach club we have this infinity pool with loungers around the edge. So beautiful to just swim up to the edge here and then look out to the sea. That's quite a nice option for anybody that doesn't want to go in the salty seawater but still wants to have a nice little swim right here, just looking out to sea. Absolutely perfect. So I'm just off in search of a bite to eat. I'm going to head over to a place called the Snack Shack, and there are plenty of places that you can eat around the island that is included with your cruise as well. Just passing this place called the Oasis Lagoon, which is a pool surrounded by palm trees. If it's very windy at the beach, then this could be quite a nice place to come to. playing some music. Huge swimming pool that goes all the way around, and there's a swim up bar here as well. Very cool. A bridge up here that goes right the way over the swimming pool. It's a great area if you've got kids. Really nice family friendly area. So here we are at the snack shack. They have sandwiches, salads, desserts. We have sides as well. So there's burger, chicken burger, Caesar salad, Greek salad. Oh, delicious. Grilled vegetable salad, you can add chicken to those. Fantastic. Oh, French fries, mozzarella sticks. This is perfect. Perfect beach food, isn't it? Just what you want when you've been swimming in the sea. I've gone for the chicken Caesar salad and I've added some tomato and onion to it. They have a little salad bar here. And I've got some French fries and I've added some gherkins to those with some mayo. And I have a nice chilled mango juice. And this is the view from where I'm sitting. I'm just sitting at one of these picnic benches. Someone's joined us for lunch. We have a little chicken and a baby one. Hello. So I've just jumped onto one of the trams which can take you all the way around the island. Most places are around a 15-minute walk, so you can easily walk around the island, but if you do want to get around a little bit quicker, a little bit speedier, these are going around the island all day. Quite fast too. Just whizzing past the balloon here. Oh, Rob's bumpy because you are going across all of the sand, so you have to hold on tight. I've got on my sunglasses, so I'm going to head back and jump back onto the ship. It is possible as well to jump back onto the ship throughout the day, so you know if you want to break up your day, do maybe the morning here, and then go back to the ship, maybe have a bite to eat, have a siesta, you have the option to do that. Beautiful planting here. The time is 20 to midday and I'm now back in the cabin. I just thought I'd pop back. I want to have a little refresh, a little recharge of my batteries and my equipment batteries, and that is the glorious thing because it is such a quick transfer. You can literally just jump on one of the trams and you whiz up there in 2 minutes. Very quick to get back on board as well. So yeah, you could go maybe 2 or even 3 times in the day, I think. So very convenient, and if you want some more dining options, of course you can pop back to the ship and enjoy. So plenty of options of how you want to spend this day, and also of course you can just stay on the ship as well. If you don't fancy going to explore the island, the ship will be very quiet, so it could be a really good time to head to some of the areas that at other times would be quite busy. And I have an invitation here for a concert this evening. It says wear this bracelet for entry for the Godmother of the ship's Meghan Trainor's concert, and the pre-party starts at 6:15 in the Aqua Theatre deck and the concert starts at 7:15. Yeah, as you can see, lovely and quiet around the pool here. All these lounges are free, whirlpool's empty. All from here looking down on the ship just over the way here, and again you can see that this one has been practically abandoned for Coco Cay. Very quiet up there today. Yeah, I haven't seen it like this before. This is very, very different. And the Windjammer restaurant is also lovely and quiet for lunch. So yeah, if you do want to pop back, grab some lunch on here, that can be a nice option just to cool down in the middle of the day when it's so hot. These desserts all look absolutely stunning, don't they? Woo, look at that, Oreo cake. Yum. So I think what I'm going to do now is head back to the island for about an hour or two because I want to go to the water park, but I'll leave my vlogging camera here because I'll be up and down the slides and you can't film on any of the slides. So I'm going to go for an hour or so of water slide fun in the sun, and then I'll come back here and I might even go back for a third trip to the island. We'll see how we go. It's now 2 PM and I'm back in the cabin, so it doesn't take too long at all. In fact, the water park is kind of like the first thing that you see as you get onto the island. So you've kind of got like a 5-minute walk along from the ship to the main entrance of the island, and then the water park's right next to that, or you can take the shuttle tram. So I went on the tallest slide there, which is called the Daredevil, I think. It's the very tall red one, and honestly just going up the stairs I could feel my legs starting to go to jelly a little bit, but you get a fantastic view all around the island. You can see the ship in the distance. It is absolutely beautiful, and the wait times weren't too bad at all. It did have like wait times going all the way down the stairs. You're kind of going up these staircases, and you know, they can be up to an hour, so depending on how busy it is. So maybe a good place to head straight to, perhaps first thing in the morning, or look for a quiet time of the day. The water park is an additional fee, so that is something that you need to pay for separately from the cruise. But I really enjoyed it, and I also really enjoyed the little wave pool. There's like a wave machine in it, which is a lot of fun, loads of splash areas, great fun for kids in there, and yeah, a lot of fun for adults too. The water slides are all very epic. And yeah, I need to be back on the ship at 5 PM, so I've actually got time for round 3 on Coco Cay. So I'm going to quickly top up my sunscreen and yeah, head on back out. Okay, here we go, take 3. Let's see how long it's going to take for us to get to the island from stepping off the ship. I'm going to try and get on the next tram, I think, and we'll see exactly how long it takes us. Maybe we should time it. And I feel like I've got a rather dirty lens, so excuse me while I give that a little wipe. So yeah, it's quite windy here in between the 2 ships. Okay, let's go. We're off. So you just whiz straight the way up. Over there's another beach which is slightly closer situated to the ship. I think I can hear Meghan Trainor doing her sound check. Very excited for the concert tonight. There's a cool photo opportunity here. You have this big picture frame in the sand, and then directly behind you have the ships. I've just taken a little snap on my disposable camera, so I'm nearly at the end of that one actually. So I've been taking lots of snaps. I think it's been over a year I've been taking them, so I'm really excited to get that developed. I must not lose it because I'm nearly at the end, and yeah, I'll be printing those off, so I'll share some of those with you soon. Behind me here is the zip line. If you fancy zipping over the water slides, and I'm just heading to a place called Hideaway Beach, which is one of the beaches here, and it's the closest to the ship. So in terms of its proximity, you just turn right as you come off and walk along. It's about a 5-minute walk, I think, so not too bad at all. And I don't know about you, but I fancy a pina colada. So here we are at Hideaway Beach. In we go. So you've got cabanas here, On the Rocks bar, Hideaway hut, Hideaway pool and bar. Talk about a game of pool with a view. Look at this. Very cool. Looks like they do some live music in here. And they have lots of cocktails. Oh, they do a rum punch. I do love a rum punch. Here we go. Lovely. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go and find a towel and a sun lounger. Spend the next hour sunbathing and sipping on this. There's a snack bar here as well, where you have the signature selections and a very nice choice again. Lots on there that I would thoroughly enjoy eating. Crispy Island fish sandwich sounds good. And Caribbean coconut shrimp basket. Oh, yum. If you want the party vibe, you can enjoy a bed here at the pool. Then you have everyone gathering around the bar area, swim up bar over there, the infinity pool. Just look at this sea. Oh, this is glorious. Beautiful, beautiful weather. It is very hot, but there's a lovely breeze. feels so relaxing here. Rum punch in hand. This is the dream. And these are fun. We have these hammocks here, little shaded areas where you can pop your drink, have a chat, enjoy. Oh wow, there's even a swing over there. If there's one time you can guarantee that time is going to fly by, it is in those final few hours of a holiday when you're by the pool or on the beach, the sun is shining, you might have had a little cocktail or a beer or wine or whatever it is to relax, and you are soaking up the sun, and before you know it, time is racing by. I think I've got about another half an hour out here, so I'm just going to sit back, relax and make the most of it. It's really lovely that you can actually see the ship from here, and I have set my alarm just so I make it back on in time. And this is the current view. And when I went to the water park earlier, I did pick up a fridge magnet. I went for this one, which has a lovely memory of that red slide. Oh, I didn't tell you fully about the slide. Let me fill you in on that in just a moment. But yeah, this is the one that I went for, and I like the fact that the splash moves as well. Yeah, I think I got to like explaining about getting to the top of the slide, but didn't actually say what it was like when I got on the slide. So, well, first of all, it's very fast because of the height. So you race down it, but it's not plummety, so it doesn't drop very fast. If you don't like the steep drops, it's actually quite nice. It lasts around 20 seconds. It is thrilling. It plummets into pitch black darkness for part of it, and then it goes into like a flashing kind of rainbow. You're going through like lots of coloured lights, which is really cool as well. And it's a bit bumpy. I think it's where all the joins are. I felt like it was kind of scraping away at my back fat, which is a lovely thought. I feel like I've bruised my saddlebags. But yeah, I did enjoy it. It was good fun, kind of. I've just moved around the bay, literally just around the other side from where I was before. So I was just sitting over there just now, and I've just come around here to enjoy my final bit of time on Coco Cay, and I can confirm it has been the perfect day. I really wish I wasn't getting back on the ship at the moment, to be honest, because this is absolutely glorious. From the thrills of the water park to the relaxation of the South Beach and the cabanas, and then the really relaxed kind of grown-up vibe here at the Hideaway. It is just ideal, and I think I will definitely be back. But just like every perfect day, this one must come to an end, although it hasn't finished just yet. My perfect day on the island here at Coco Cay has finished now. It's time to head back to the ship. I've got 40 minutes. I don't want to cut it too fine, because knowing me, I'll be stopping to take pictures, getting some more shots for the vlog. So yeah, time to head off now. There's people still in the water who are really enjoying themselves, and I can hear them shouting, "We don't want to go, we don't want to go back on the ship." So they are making the most of every last minute, and good for them. But yeah, time to head back and get ready for the concert this evening. Do excuse me running back into the water park at this late hour, because sometimes with vlogging you don't have the shots, so you need to get them. And I've just been getting some shots of the water slide, because I don't like to just describe it to you from the cabin. I like you to be able to see it. So I have just ran in and I'm scraping it back, but it wouldn't be one of my vlogs if I didn't scrape it back, would it?
See you next time. Bye bye. One love.
Okay, we are out of here. And as far as excursions go, this commute is not one to be grumbled at. What a beautiful stroll we will have back to the ship now. It really has been the perfect day. Thank you, Coco Cay. Thank you, Royal Caribbean. What an incredible experience. And as we are sailing away, we have the island just in the distance over here. Look at that. Look at the height of the water slide there, and you can see the balloon in the distance. It really has been a magical day, and look at the cloud that's just formating over the island here. Well, I'm feeling very relaxed, a little bit scorched, a little bit sun-kissed, and rather sweaty and a little bit greasy from all the sunscreens. I'm going to get showered and get ready for this evening's party and concert. Well, I'm joined by Elephant for this evening's outfit of the night, and this is a Primark shirt. I think it's from the Chem range, which I always swear by. They do some fab bits in that range. And then also my white chinos are back on. They seem to have stayed white, so I thought we'd do a second wear of them. And then also my Russell & Bromley shoes from Vinted. My rotary watch, which I thought goes with the shoes. No jewellery this evening, I thought I'd keep it quite simple. And I do have this bit of jewellery though. This is my wristband. How cool is this? Do you know, as a teenager, I really loved acrylic things, and I used to buy them in Paper Chase, and it's giving that vibe. And I'm very happy to be wearing it because it does give me access to the Godmother of the Seas concert this evening, which is starting in 15 minutes. I am running a little bit later than I anticipated, so we need to get out of here. Let's go.
Perfect day. Coco Cay. Come on, man. I couldn't believe it. It was so beautiful. We saw a baby shark. We were like, baby, you know? And then I went down a water slide.
That was incredible. Meghan Trainor, what a voice, what a performer. Now I'm heading up to the top deck because there's going to be fireworks this evening. After that excitement, I've come for dinner at one of the main dining rooms where you can have a more formal meal. I love the formal dining rooms because to me they feel like old-fashioned cruises. Have waiter service, white tablecloths, and a very relaxed atmosphere. So here we have the menu. I love the fact that the chef's recommendations are at the top, so if you're indecisive like me, it's quite nice to see that. And then here are all the options. Back in the room and it's 20 to 10 and I'm going to go to bed because we have to be off the ship early tomorrow morning. I think it's about 8:30 AM, so early night, and it is quite a long flight home, so yes, I'm not sure if I'll be sleeping on that or not, so it's good to get some rest ahead of flying back. Today has been one of those days that are beyond my wildest dreams. It has been so joyful from start to finish, so I'm going to sleep incredibly grateful and thankful for today, and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good morning, it is 8:30 AM. It is time for me to say goodbye to Mr. Elephant because it is time to disembark and head off the ship and make my way to Orlando Airport before flying home. So I think I will end the vlog here. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. I've had such a brilliant time on board Utopia of the Seas, so I hope this has given you a flavour as to what one of these 3 or 4 night getaways can offer you and what you can experience on board and also on Coco Cay. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss any of my future videos. There is a couple of other Orlando vlogs in case you missed those. I'll link those those in the description box for you, along with some more information about Royal Caribbean. The biggest thank you to them for making this trip possible. I've also been posting a few bits over on my Instagram. If you want to go and have a look at that, I've saved my stories to a highlight. It's Mr Carrington, and I would love to see you over there. But yeah, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.